Self-care in the context of mental illness refers to the practices and activities an individual engages in on a regular basis to maintain and improve their mental health and well-being. These practices can include, but are not limited to, adequate rest, nutritious eating, physical activity, managing stress through relaxation and mindfulness techniques, setting healthy boundaries, seeking professional help when needed, and engaging in hobbies or activities that bring joy. The goal of self-care for mental illness is to support recovery, manage symptoms, and enhance overall quality of life.
How y'all boys doing? So I do a second video. I watched a YouTube video about a young man who had serious mental problems. He was a kid. I'm talking about maybe 30 max, if that. So, of course, someone under my age at 45 is going to think of them as not much more than a baby in many ways, unfortunately. I'm just saying, I remember 30, man. It was like a lifetime ago. I was an entirely different person. And not for the better. But anyway. But back then, during that period of my life, also, it kind of makes me think. There was a lot of problems that I had. Number one, of course, you guys already know, I wasn't the most honest of people. That was the big thing. But also, I was very sick. Mentally sick. I had a breakdown when I was 29, as y'all already know. It goes on and on. I don't hide too much on things like this. But the reason I'm bringing this up is people must be aware. If you have mental issues, of course, prayer and the Lord will definitely help you. But also we have a responsibility, that ain't going to help someone who don't help himself. It's just how it is. And people have to be aware just how serious mental problems can be. I admit I don't always take care of the right things I need to take care of, but I'm at least aware of what I need to do. And when there's a problem, I usually act pretty quick to take care of said issue. I don't play with that. It's too dangerous to even think if I have a problem. Let's say I'm having a crisis, whatever. I'm going to be like, okay, I'm on the phone and I'm saying, hey, I'm needing help. I need to figure out what the hell's going on and the steps needed to be taken care of. I'll give you an example. I've had insomnia in the past. If I go 3 nights without sleep, I'm going in. No ifs, ands, or buts. Because I know I'm having a problem. I haven't had that in a while. I pray I never do again. But my point is, people need to be more aware, especially if you guys have bipolar or schizophrenia, depression. It ain't mattering what you got. If you got something, you need to take care of yourself. I understand certain things that you got to take. I got to be careful about what I put up here, but meds mainly. If they're working, keep using them. I know some of the side effects can be, my God. And believe me, I went through a nightmare, man. You guys may not know this, but I went through a situation so bad. I want to say when I was 30, 29, between the times I was 29 to maybe 33, 34 is the best way I can say it. It's probably not the exact, how can I say this? It's probably not the exact time frame, but it's close enough. Of course, Gwen and Stacy kind of got involved in this period where they helped me with my addiction. But you guys have to understand just how easy it is to fall into a situation. And like I said before, them 2 ladies even came in the picture, and that was in the group home. I was desperate for help. I was trying anything. Of course, I was abusing stuff. At the same time, I was desperate for sleep. Like I said, that's where it really hit me was the insomnia. The mania is go, 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 go. And of course, naturally, I would try to choose things to counteract that. So that's where the drug abuse came in. But my point is this. I was so bad off, they even tried freaking electroshock therapy with me. Did it work? No. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I tried everything. Orthodox, unorthodox, I tried almost everything under the sun. And finally, I was able to get on the right stuff and also mental discipline, which helped me out. But let me tell you something, guys. I lost 10 years of my life. And what I mean by that is basically, I was not able to, I have a home now that's mine. I've regained almost all that I've lost and then some. But it took me a long time because I did not take care of my mental faculties. I also, of course, you guys already know I had a very bad sense of entitlement and all that. But at the same time, there were things going on. I'm not just talking about supernatural, kind of putting that to the side right now. Because I've already said many times, of course, mental illness thins the veil. But I'm just kind of trying to tell you guys, I was in a bad way, man. I was in a y'all don't really know. And I don't think I would want anyone to know the nightmare that I went through. It was bad. It was very bad, and I'm lucky that I'm not like that young man's family that found him dead in the garage. Something to think on. I could tell he was young. Had he tried to hold out, he might have been able to get past that point. And, maybe if he lived to be my age, he could be halfway stable. But you have to understand, man, when you're thinking at that time, it doesn't really register. It don't. And you're basically just looking for an end to the pain now. That in itself is dangerous. You have to be willing to understand that it's not the end. There is a way for you. Believe me, there is a way. Not too long ago, you guys may not know this. I was doing the videos and stuff. Had the Thaddeus Gray moniker and all that stuff up. I was doing these videos, and I was self-harming. I was injuring myself. How can I say? Let me see if I can show you guys. Right here. Oh, hang on here. You can see the scar all over my arm. Somewhat, if you don't talk about. That was all from self-mutilation with a razor blade. I'm not trying to traumatize people. I'm not trying to trigger people. I'm trying to get you guys to understand. You have to take care of yourself. Reach out to someone. Talk to somebody, something. That is important, man. Take your meds if they work. And even if they don't, try something, because I'm telling you, you can't. The Lord will help you. He will. He delivered me. But you have to be willing to do the work. I've been in and out of psych wards more times than I can count. You guys already know that. My point is, this is important. You guys need to learn. Those of us who have mental illness, these are the people I'm talking to. You guys, if you have not learned, you need to figure a way. Because believe me, I know what it's like to feel despair. I know what it's like to feel hopeless. But there is something for you. God does not put people here for no reason. That's a bunch of bullshit. Who has ever told you that? They're either one thing, most likely mistaken, or they may mean well, they may not, or they're a liar who's basically filled with something straight from the damn pit. And of course, the latter, you need to get that away from. The former can usually be worked with. My point is this: you can get help, and do so. My advice to anyone is be aware of your path and figure out why you're here. Because God put you here for a reason. I know it seems like I may be rambling. I don't mean to. But unfortunately, you guys already know my mind is fairly chaotic as it is. So this is the best way I can do. I know I'm making sense. But please, if there's anything going on with you guys who watch me or whatever, I might not be able to help everyone out there, but I can at least get this message across. There is hope and there is light for you. But you have to find it yourself. You have to be willing to do the work. And I promise you, things will come to you in a good way. That's all for now. I figured this was important to share. You guys be blessed and you be safe.